ladies and gentlemen, we're getting away from the animated format today. It has been a while since I've checked in, but someone sent me an interesting Facebook post that I thought we should have a chat about. Here it is. Jobs do not pay enough to try to regulate what I choose to do in my free time or what I wish to post on my social media account. Employers should realize I represent you only during the hours you pay me. Any other time I represent myself because this job is not my life. I get where you're coming from, anonymous social media user. The lines where work ends and where one's personal life begins are becoming more and more blurred, especially in this teleworking era. But how far can we take this concept? Today, I want to focus on the social media aspect in particular. Let's start with this. Each worker has their own unique values. These are beliefs and consequent behaviors to which each is entitled. For example, I, Ali, and I'm speaking for no one else here, just Ali, my values are that I am an ambassador for myself, my family, and my workplace, even outside office hours, so I act accordingly. My faith, my family, and my career are wrapped up in my identity. But that is not the case for everyone, and that is okay. Still, there are some common questions that each of us must ask ourselves before we press that send button. What? On what? When? Where? Who? How? And the bonus, what? Okay, let's start with the first what. What are you posting? If you're posting cat videos but your boss is allergic, well, that's none of her business. If you are posting about your romantic getaway but your boss just got dumped, sad, but again, your post is none of his business. If you are an employee of 123 Enterprises and you are posting that you hate working there and 123 sucks and people should purchase from XYZ instead, then Houston, we have a problem. Why? Because even though you may be posting about what you perceive to be your personal feelings on your personal account, you have identified that you work at 123. This means that you have seeming credibility when you say that 123 sucks and that the competition is better. You are messing with your boss's money, and I do not know many bosses who take kindly to that. Your post has become your boss's business. On what? The device you use is also a factor. Using your work phone or work computer for your personal social media posting creates several gray areas. Furthermore, some companies have reasonable use policies written into the contracts for use of their technology. So pay attention to the fine print or unspoken agreements. When? This goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Personal social media posts should not be worked on or published during work hours. As the original poster rightfully said, you are being paid to work in those hours. So when you do your own thing instead of working, your boss is not getting value from money, and that makes it her business. Where? This one is linked to the one on what and to when. The office is not the place for social media posts unless that is part of your job requirement as a marketing or social media consultant or a similar role. No need to explain further since that was basically covered in the last two. Who? Who is your audience? Who are in your contacts who will see anything that could be possibly questionable? Even if your boss is not a friend on Facebook or a contact on WhatsApp, remember that screenshots are forever and you never know where or how far they will go. How? Sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. Vulgarity, profanity, bigoted overtones can be potentially problematic. Again, pay attention to the fine print. Do you have morality clauses in your contract to which you may need to pay attention? And finally, the bonus what. What is the nature of your job? Who you are, the role you play, if you're considered to be the face of an organization or franchise, could mean greater accountability and responsibility. What are some of the jobs that you think require you to be very careful about what you say and do in public? What jobs do you believe that you can get away with anything? Hit the comments below and let me know what you think. All things being even, employees are entitled to privacy, and there needs to be boundaries to determine how far an employer can go in trespassing on personal time and personal space, even cyberspace. Still, workers have to be careful. They need to make careful considerations before making their private thoughts public, and any possible consequences to posting must also be thought of. So, these are just a few thoughts that I had and I wanted to share, and I'm sure that you may have many more. So, tell me, do you agree with the 7 questions above? Are there any that you would add or omit? What have been your experiences with social media and the workplace? Do you believe that some organizations are taking it too far by firing employees over personal matters? You know what to do. Share your thoughts in the comment section and like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.